Alright. Back in the world of very dark. Gonna appear. Cloud. Ah, there we go. I want to see somebody take the Dark Cloud font and, like, put it over Cloud from Final Fantasy VII with emo hair. That's an intro. That's quite the intro. So, as promised, I went and built up the owl sword and have it slapped on my antique sword, which is hardly the sword it used to be, the sword I used to have, but upon rewatching the footage, a couple things went wrong immediately. Basically, the sword took way too much damage, like it's about to now, and I don't know where the powder is, and yeah. I was getting a lot of messages in the bottom right at the same time, and one of them was that it had in fact broken. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Don't want to deal with you, and your shit. You horrible, horrible creature. See, I was getting a lot of messages in the bottom right at roughly the same time, and one of them was, in fact, that the auto repair powder had been used. So, like an idiot, I tuned that out. And guess what? That resulted in me losing my fantastic weapon, which I can now, just for the hell of it, ditch the holy, trade it out for, whoops, endurance plus 1. There we go. Because endurance is the best. Attack's good. Attack and endurance, that's what people need on their swords. Wasn't too long. Kind of spent, I don't know, maybe an hour working on the owl sword. Fucking goddamn. This dude sucks. I think we've talked about that. I hate this dude so much. Mother Flumper. Where's that premium chicken? Okay. Maybe now. Oh, but I don't know what happened there. The controller just would not move. And it will continue to not move. This guy is the king of getting me stuck in places and then hurting me. Really hate that dude. He didn't give me anything either. That's just rude. Remember when I could kill them in like 3 hits? I remember that. That was nice. Long gone are those days. Shame. 'Tis a pity. Fun. Oh, for God's sakes. Just mean. Ow, fucking, I forgot about you, honestly. Full disclosure, I completely forgot about the Moon Wizard. Which, you know, upon reflection is not a sentence I ever thought I would get to say. Silly me, I forgot about the Moon Wizard. Sweet, let's upgrade this bad boy. Even though it's about to break. We'll repair it, and then upgrade it. It's a solid looking sword, that is. I still don't know what stop does. It has stop, don't know what it does. Somebody help me out. What's stop do? You stone. Yeah, given there's moon wizards. And increase that power. Got a lot of holy, honestly. Hey, it's also got some wind because of the owl sword, which was wind-based. Boon. Not a bad sword overall. Ugh. But, yeah, I went back to the second area. It was real nice going back there, because my defense on my butt was high enough that none of the enemies did any damage to me. It was all zeros, with the exception of the occasional poisoning, which I had plenty of fucking antidotes for anyway, so it didn't matter. So yes, it was quite fun running around taking no damage, smacking people with the owl sword. Killing them most efficiently. by the time Carl joined, we got to the moon, and everyone was just like, alright, who's joining? Fucking, it always happens. Who is it? Fess up, we know you're here somewhere. There's water down there. That's nice. Water on the moon? This game's just a bit too unrealistic if you ask me. Ugh. Vulcan. Still reminds me of a Pokemon. And that's the thing. I want to say it reminds me of the Sandcastle, because of the way it's, like, built. But it's entirely possible that's... No, it totally reminds me of the Sandcastle. I just don't want to sound like an idiot for being like, that reminds me of the Sandcastle. Durr, and people are like, it looks nothing like the Sandcastle. At the end of the day, I look at that thing and I see the Sandcastle Pokemon. Oh, God. I don't even know what half that crap is. I just want to get to the water. Another urn. There. Alright, down to the water. I can fight these guys without fear of dying horribly. The pools of water also kind of become crappier the further you play in the game. Am I the only one who's noticed that? I also feel as though... Ow. This is a bit of a one-sided fight. They can't... They can hit me. Yeah, well... They can hit me, they just don't do anything. 61 damage. Jesus, bro. Arthur, huh? Ah, like King Arthur. Ow. Auto repair. Shit. Well, at least I noticed it this time. Oh, and now I'm dead. Fucking... See... They gang up on me and they do this shit. Stand-in powder, I guess. I don't even know what the point is, honestly. No, if you get out here. And now just leave dungeon. There's way too many Steves here for me to just... I don't want to do that. That's probably... If I had to pick something... I know I bitched about the water early on. Might as well plant what I have. I bitched about the water early on. With a bit of adapting, the water's easily manageable. If there were one thing I would say was a misstep, it's that I can't heal him even if I've used stand-in powder and whipped out another dude. Like, I need a special powder for that, even. And it's like, at that point, the number of powders you need is getting ridiculous. If I have stand-in powder, just let me replace him, and then in a calm moment, let me heal the dude. Because in cases like my butt, I need him to get the Steves. Alright, he is a necessity that you are not letting me use because I didn't buy all 97 billion of the powders you wanted. That's a flaw. Still a good game. I like this game. But it is a flaw. Pilot, very serious. Sissy who always needs company. Oh, boon. What do we got? A little eccentric wears goggles. Probably not. Essential part powers giants. I don't know. You? Nope. I don't have that. Serious pilot. There you go. Go and talk to him. Coward and weakling. I'll go talk to him too. I can complete these too. What are these? These are the shoulders. Are they the shoulders or the joints? I think they're the... Yeah, they're the joints. Okay. Let's go talk to you. We're outside now. Some groovy tunes. Why do we need so many pilots? Was he a burglar? Is that what's going on? Heh, heh, heh. They didn't spot us. Phew, good. Bye-bye. Who? What? Takes forever to fucking turn around. Is it Dude? Hey, Dude, what's up? Dude's still my favorite. Dude's awesome. Boone, you can't be thinking of run away. Getting nervous, are you? Oh no, never ever. Go ahead and run away if you want to. I mean, a weakling like you can't possibly move the Sun Giant anyway. See ya. Wow. Tells it like it is, that dude. Boss, wait for me. I like that. Dude's awesome. Fucking not afraid to just... weakling like you can't possibly help us, right? Now let's see what's serious Magoo. Why is Sun Giant broken apart in the first place? Look, perfect. A genie fucked with it. Don't you see? Sun Giant was, of course, without any defects. But we overlooked one thing. Overlooked something. What was that? The power source. It was impossible to even think about moving it with an ordinary magical gem. The only power that could possibly move this thing is the legendary Sun Sphere. It's generated on the sun, only once every 10,000 years. You named it the Sun Giant? It never occurred to you, huh? Maybe we need the sun thing to power it. And you know, I'm aware it happens once every 10,000 years. Fine, sure. I feel as though you should have known the constraints of your own power, the restrictions that come with this sort of thing, and maybe not built something that can only be powered by magical sun gems. You dig? But whatever. What do I know, right? What was I on about? Complaining about the mechanic of the stand-in powder thing. Like, I didn't want to lose half my money, so I had to blow a stand-in powder. And I just left anyways, because it's not like I could get any of the Steves. And that's the whole point of the game. It's not the shop. So, I don't know, it's just... That's weak, alright? Stand-in powder's fine if you want to go that way. This might be it. But the actual gourd, hey, nice. Old dude needs his water. The stand-in powder's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't even have a problem with the water, honestly. They let you upgrade it. They give you plenty of upgrading items. There's abilities that affect your water, so it's not terrible. But the stand-in powder... No, the stand-in powder's fine. It's the revival powder, or whatever it is. And I guess they sell it, so... Yeah, it is revival powder. I will pop and get some more... Whoops. Man. Need some more revive... Ooh, I need that too. Yeah, I am leaving. And I can't access my items. Yes, I can. I'm a moron. But we all knew this. Always gotta have that up there. God, the necessity for that is becoming greater. Arthur, god damn, that dude. He is not there to fuck around. How dare a game become... Is this the dungeon? It's got the green dot making me think it is the dungeon, but at the same time... Say the moon... It feels like this is the entrance, not the dungeon. Eh, it's the dungeon. I'm wrong. Hi, Earth JPEG, what's up? I assume it's Earth. Still haven't shown what it's like when Carl gets in the cannon. I have to remember to do that. So I finally got around to beating Ape Escape 2. My complaints still stand. It's probably the weakest of the three. I know there's more than 3 Ape Escape games, but I only count 1, 2, and 3 as the Ape Escape trilogy. 1 was goddamn revolutionary. Like, 1 earned its place in video game history for a reason, alright? It is a phenomenal game that I still say holds up well today. You know, it was 99, I think, when it came out on the PS1, and fucking... the amount of effort and work they put in to make the joysticks do what they did, it's astonishing, and fucking... they put them on the map. They're forever going to be in history as the first game to require dual analog sticks, instead of just being able to move around on the D-pad and having the analog sticks as an option. And by God, that fucking thing, it was... they did it right, too. Not only were the first game to require it, they did it really well. It was very precise. 2 comes along, and they're clearly, you know... 2's fine, don't get me wrong. I got nothing against 2. But there's clearly some missteps with 2. Like I mentioned, the random item generator, and it just feels kind of small. Having played 3 before I played 2 might be the issue here, but 2 feels very small compared to 2. And having checked the wiki since, there's like 100 more monkeys in 3 than there are in 2, so that's not just me. But 3 felt like it... first of all, the characters in 2 are way better. You know, I like Jimmy or Hikaru, whatever you want to call him, way more than the 2 dinks you play as in 3. However, and Spike makes his usual cameo, but, yeah, 2 just, it's small and it feels very, here's the monkeys, go get them, and there's nothing else really there. 3 has much more, Jesus Christ, Arthur. I don't want to deal with 2 of you is the problem. Like, I'll deal with 1 of you. I also don't like how when you're hit, it stops locking on to the guy. That's annoying. But I mean, what are you going to do about that? I also don't think I can hit Arthur. Jesus, what are you? Oh, for God's sakes. There's a moon digger here, too. Spine of Shell. Well, useful, I suppose. Part of me just wants to book it, but I know I need to kill these guys. 3 definitely felt like it had more of a theme. It, you know, very much, I want to kill you... I want to kill Arthur with my butt. You know, the mole and the Vulcan... you know, those can be Noki's thing. Ah! I was trying to back up using the map. Didn't work out so well. Yeah, 3 had the focus on... Spectre took over... Spectre, for those of you who don't know, is the main antagonist. He took over a TV station. And was now broadcasting hypnotic vibes throughout the world. And all of the levels are like TV and movie based. And they're really funny and creative and unique. And... you know, there's charm there, there's humor in the monkeys, just in the entire world, there's... it's really well done. The Freaky Monkey 5 are all, you know, they're themed, like, one's a cowboy, one's a diva who's, you know, in Bollywood films, one guy's a superhero. Although in the second game, that dude, I can't remember what he did in the third game, he's very forgettable. In the second game, the dude suplexes T-Rexes on top of you, which is fucking amazing. That entire segment was like, whoa! We went from fighting monkeys to just, that guy's suplexing T-Rexes on top of us. Like, that is hell of an impressive feat. Even if you are like a supercharged monkey thing. Jesus Christ! That was 50 damage. And he has that much health. Get Ruben out here. Or like people with range who, you know, won't react poorly to metal on metal. 120 seems to do the trick. Still though, fucking thing. I have to like rotate around here constantly, going for the smack. And it does 7 for weapon power. Still, though, gets the job done, eh? Jesus Christ. Heal up, Ruben. You earned it. Ugh. Right, Arthur's or Ruben's gig. I see a big enemy, I gotta bring Ruben out and fucking have him talk sense into the bastard. Overall, I liked Ape Escape 2. I just think 3 is better. 1 and 3 are better. 3 also had the benefit of having Metal Gear Solid, which was a hilarious tie-in. For those of you that don't know, the much more popular Metal Gear series, in Metal Gear 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, there's a minigame where he runs around catching the monkeys from Ape Escape, which, that's great and all. You know, that's cute and charming. What a lot of people don't know is that Ape Escape had its own tie-in, called Metal Gear Solid, which was, as I've played it, I am speaking with authority here, you basically played as a monkey running around an enemy base where other monkeys had kidnapped your fellow POW monkeys, and you had to rescue them using stealth tactics. It was amazing and hilarious.